woman. Typical loud black woman. I never brought her name up at all. She tells me to shut up. I never brought your name up at all, but you took it personal. They told us when we walked in as adults, do not take it personal. Nobody said nobody's name. You need to shut up. Go on to the FCCA and get you a cat. That's why these black men are single. Right, these black women are single right there. And then you wonder why we don't want them. And then they say, it's strong black woman. That's your strong black woman? Telling a straight black man to shut up? That's why she gonna die alone.
Buy a dog, die alone.
You want me to be into it with your baby daddy so bad, but what you don't realize is, if something happens to him, your children will be without a father.
He abused me.
Abuse? You hit him over the head with a blender and him throwing you across the room isn't abuse. That's called self-defense. I don't understand why you want to be the victim so bad. I don't understand why you have to paint him in such a negative light for us to be together and for me to be a part of your children's lives. I feel like if we were to break up, if we had a child together, that you do the same thing to me.
I'm going to do that to you. I love you.
Yeah, just like you loved him until you didn't get what you wanted. Then he became an abuser, a narcissist, and a gaslighter.
And another thing, stop saying all men are dogs. That's not true. Just because you had one bad experience doesn't mean they all come like that. Oh, did you ever think that maybe the reason why you attracting those so-called dogs is because you dishing out kibbles and bits?
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that, shit like that.
Wagging your tail to see who you can catch next. The devil is a liar. And don't be wagging your tail in front of my husband either.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, I came across a video that is very, very interesting. And it's crazy the things that trend on TikTok. And this one caught my attention highly because it contradicts the whole bear versus man argument. It contradicts it like to the 10th degree. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
What I look like asking him about another bitch? Might tell you once, won't tell you twice.
So here's why I get confused. Do y'all think that domestic violence is funny or not? Because in 1 minute, y'all will be online having full conversations about how terrible it is, which it is. And then in the next breath, you'll have posts and this trend where women are showing themselves crashing out behind a man and putting their hands on them, throwing objects at them, hitting them with things. And y'all think that that's hilarious. And if you don't think that I'm telling the truth about y'all thinking it's hilarious, let's take a look at some of the comments.
I asking him about another bitch. Might tell you.
Look at this. We don't even ask, we stepping. The game, the best time to do it. Yes, especially when he's off guard. I know you definitely did this and he didn't even notice you made this. Because why are they so attentive to that game? Yes, girl, get him while he is distracted.
Tell you once, won't tell you twice. If post it up, we.
So again, do you think it's funny or not? All of that fake outrage during the man versus bear conversation of making it seem like you're so concerned about domestic violence, making it seem like you care so much about the victims. However, when it comes to jumping on the trend where women are crashing out behind a man and putting their hands on a man, you think that that's funny. You learned as a child to keep your hands to yourself. It's a very easy concept to understand. However, as grown adults, you find it a problem to understand it. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You keep your hands to yourself. If that person is doing something that you do not like, you take those feet that God gave you and you simply leave. You do not have the right to put your hands on another person, man or woman. It doesn't matter whether or not you're a woman. You don't get a pass because you're a woman. It doesn't make it funny because you're a woman. You're still in the wrong. right? Like I said, I'm here to show y'all how big of hypocrites you are. I'm here to show you how fake your outrage be on this app. All of these think pieces you be having, all of this fake concern you be having about situations, but you show your true color when these trends pop up.
Yo, that's crazy, man. To see those comments, and she was scrolling, and it was just one after another, like enabling this shit. See, this is one of the beauties of social media, bro. You really get to see what women think of men and how hypocritical they are. You mean to tell me after having this whole conversation about bear versus men and y'all crashing out on about that, now y'all want to sit over here and make a trend of y'all crashing out on men, putting hands on them? Crazy, bro. And this is one of the things that they don't want to talk about, and this is why they're so hush hush about it. It's a lot of men that are suffering in silence, and they're dealing with this, and they know they can't say anything because everything is going to be in favor of women when it comes to DV. Speaking of which, let's keep it moving.
So if a woman should hit a man, shouldn't he smack her back?
No.
Why not?
Because she's a girl.
She doesn't know that?
But I just think that's unfair.
So if a woman smack a man, what should he do?
He probably deserved it, to be honest.
What?
I don't think the guy should ever hit the girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even to protect himself against it?
No. What is he protecting?
Have you ever smacked a guy?
Have I?
Oh, yeah, I can
I don't
tell.
think
Yeah,
so.
you have to ask.
No, you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever somebody goes,
Yeah,
that's
when
a
you
yes.
don't really know.
It's a yes.
Yeah.
It's a hard yes.
You got to look up at them.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something. I've never smacked a man. I've never smacked a man because I know like they can hit you pretty hard. They can kill you.
Well, you know,
Men kill women.
You learn some things growing up. Yeah. Don't do that.
So if a woman should hit a man.
See, and that right there is the problem. That is women abusing this victimhood mentality that they can get away with. They've weaponized it, to the point where, hell, bro, this is bad. This is bad to see a woman really actually just, and then gonna sit over there, sweetheart, the way you sat up there and said he probably deserved it, and then when he asks you if you hit a man, you gotta act like you gotta really think about it. Woman, the way you going about the whole conversation, we can tell you put hands on a man before, and as you expected, did not expect to get hit in return, because we all know women flip the moment the tables are turned. I did a video on that a while ago. Let's keep it moving.
What I don't understand, two guys cannot have children, right? Mm-hmm. Or two women can't have children together. Why would they bother getting married?
Because it's what they want to do, and that's their business. And they can have children together. It's been proven.
A man can have a baby?
No, he can't have a baby, but they can have children.
How?
They can adopt. Surrogacy. There's several options. Do you not watch TV?
But that wouldn't be them doing it. They would be going outside of their homosexuality to have a baby, right? To get a baby. If God had wanted them to get married and have children, would he have made it so that they could do it together without having to go outside of their homosexuality?
You know what? I'm not comfortable having these type of religious conversations at all.
Why not? You're a Christian.
And I love the Lord, but I won't be demeaned in any type of way when it comes to my spirituality or the spirituality of anybody within the LGBTQ community. You don't have a right to judge them. I don't have a right to judge them. It makes me no difference at all who they choose to love. They're great people. I'm a great person. You may be a great person underneath it all. So people are allowed to love and honor and take care of what they want. If they want to marry somebody and have children by somebody or with somebody, they can do that. And God will still love them. If you can't see it, that's completely fine and perfect on your behalf. But you are not the creator. You are not the end all to be all. There is not a heaven or hell that you can put anybody in.
But so you feel offended with the question?
It's just a conversation and a demeanor as though it's something negative or something bad, and it's not.
Does it feel like it's something negative by me asking these things?
The way you're saying it is like making it like a negative thing, and it's not a negative thing. If you believe that, that's fine, but you don't have to address it in such a negative way.
So my belief that two guys cannot have a child is it a false belief?
But you're saying for them to go outside of their sexuality,
right.
They're still inside their sexuality. They're just going to have, they're having a child.
I know, but they have to step outside of that. God didn't make that possible. So why would God have made that possible?
So let me ask you
something. Meant for them to get married and all that as a man and as a Christian. Why would God have not made that possible for two women or two men not to have to step outside of their homosexuality or lesbian to have babies? Why would he make it possible for them to stay in that and have a child or children?
People can have children, gay, straight, whoever.
But they can't have it. They have to step outside to get it.
They can have children.
But my question is, why wouldn't God have made that possible? Are you leaving?
I am leaving.
Don't go.
This is an inappropriate conversation.
Don't run.
And I'm not going to have it. I'm not running.
What the?
This is an inappropriate conversation.
My guest is leaving. I thought we were having fun.
It's not fun. It's inappropriate.
But you didn't matchmake.
Oh, Lord, don't tell me you was about to say he was a matchmaker. Boy, I tell you, man, we have gotten to the place where logic really bothers people, and the way you know he's zesty because he handled that just like a female.
Women will sacrifice for their own happiness. When it comes to being in a relationship, men are the ones that make sacrifices for their families. Women are the ones that make sacrifices for their own happiness. They will always put themselves first in any relationship that they're in. They always think about them and what makes them happy. You always hear women say she's doing what's best for her. You don't ever hear her say, I'm doing what's best for the family. I'm doing what's best for me and my man. You don't hear a lot of women say that because you have a lot of women that are selfish and only think about themselves. You have to pay attention to these type of signs when you're dealing with a woman like this. Because let me tell you, the more you get involved with her and the more you invest into her, she's going to soon end up walking away from this relationship. So when she leaves, she's make sure she is good. Women always have an exit plan when they're in a relationship. And I don't think a lot of men realize this. Just know, if you messed up in any kind of way, or if she feel like this is not working for her, just know she planned to leave you for her own happiness.
She should leave. As she should leave.
I wanted to play this last clip to let you guys know in relation to the topic that this is the reason why they weaponize it, because they know it's in the best interest of themselves. And they're always going to look out for them first. This is another reason why I tell men y'all need to start putting yourselves first, just like women do. And there are women out there that do not like hearing men telling other men this, but we tell men this for multiple reasons. And believe it or not, some of those reasons are actually beneficial to women. They just don't like it because it's in an indirect way. But that's another story for another, well, not another story, but another topic for another day. But let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love of support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.